In 1990, Congress passed a law which took effect on January the 1st, 1991, requiring an additional tax of 10% on the portion of the purchase of certain luxury items. For expensive cars, it was paid on the part of the purchase price that exceeds $30,000. For example, if you purchase a Jaguar XJS for $53,000, you would pay a luxury tax of 10% on $23,000 because the purchase of $53,000 is $23,000 above the $30,000. So how that works is if you buy a car over $30,000, and in this case the Jaguar was $53,000, you must pay 10% on anything over the $30,000. So this is how the luxury tax part works. So for the luxury tax, that's 10% over $30,000. So we have to take the $53,000, which was the purchase price of the Jaguar, minus $30,000, and we get $23,000. That means we have to pay 10% on the $23,000. So when we calculate the luxury tax, we have to take the amount over $30,000, which was $23,000, and we have to multiply that by 10%, which is 0.1 as a decimal. So once we multiply 23,000 times 0.01, by 0.1, we get $2,300. So now that's only the luxury tax amount. We still have to pay for the car along with its sales tax. All right, so now it asks for, that was just the luxury tax. So we take anything over $30,000, multiply that by 10%, and that's the luxury tax amount we have to pay. We're also asked to find the sales tax. So now if I read a little bit further, it says if you purchase the Jaguar for $53,000 in California where the sales tax is 6%, how much would you pay in luxury tax, and then how much would you pay in sales tax? So for sales tax, we're going to use the formula from the beginning to find the sales tax amount. We're simply going to take the purchase price times the sales tax rate. So the purchase price was $53,000, and then the sales tax rate was 6%, which is 0.06. So if we multiply those two together, we're going to get 53,000 times 0.06. We get $3,180. So now, even though this question doesn't ask for this, in order to find the purchase price for that vehicle, you would have to take $53,000 You have to add to that the sales tax of $3,180. And then you would have to add the luxury tax of $2,300, which would bring the price of that car to $58,480. Now, it doesn't ask you for the total purchase price. It just simply asks you for the sales tax amount and the luxury tax. So luxury tax is not a thing that you see very often.